What if the biggest thing standing between you and becoming a truly great leader is you? Hi, I am Shailesh Kantak, founder and CEO of Flexi Ventures. Today I want to talk about something that's often overlooked but is absolutely critical to effective leadership: self-awareness. You might think leadership is about vision, strategy, or even managing people. And while those are important, they all rest on one foundation: your ability to understand yourself. Because let's be honest, if you don't understand your own strengths, weaknesses, triggers, and blind spots, how can you truly lead others effectively? Let's face it, we've all had moments where we have acted in ways we later regretted. Cutting someone off in a meeting, getting defensive when receiving feedback, or even unknowingly ignoring someone's idea. These are symptoms of low self-awareness. And here's the thing: when you're not self-aware, you're not just impacting yourself, you're impacting your team. Unchecked emotions, blind spots, and automatic reactions can ripple through your organization, creating frustration, disengagement, and mistrust amongst your employees. But why is self-awareness so hard? Because it requires honesty, it requires vulnerability, and it requires reflection, something that's tough in the fast-paced, high-pressure world of leadership. So what exactly does self-awareness look like for a leader? Let me break it down. First, it's about understanding your emotions and triggers. Self-aware leaders can recognize when they are frustrated, stressed, or upset, and they know how these emotions affect their decision-making and interaction with others. For example, if you tend to get defensive when your ideas are challenged, recognizing that tendency can help you stay calm, listen more openly, and respond with clarity instead of emotion. Second, self-awareness is about knowing your strengths and weaknesses. No one expects you to be perfect, but great leaders know where they excel and where they struggle. If you are not a detail-oriented person, admit that to yourself and delegate those tasks to someone who thrives on details. Self-awareness helps you build a complementary team. Finally, it's about recognizing how others perceive you. As a leader, your words and actions carry weight. Self-aware leaders take the time to understand how their behavior impacts their team's trust, morale, and engagement. If you are always on, pushing hard, and not taking the time to check in with your employees, they may feel unsupported and distant. So how do you develop this self-awareness? How can you truly understand the leader you are and the leader you want to become? Here are some actionable steps. Number 1, practice reflection. Set aside time each day, just 10 minutes, to reflect on your interactions, decisions, and emotions. Ask yourself, why did I react that way? And how could I have handled that situation differently? This practice builds a habit of self-reflection and helps you notice patterns in your behavior. Number 2, seek feedback. You can't always see yourself clearly, so ask your team, peers, or mentors for feedback. Create a safe space where they feel comfortable giving you honest input. For example, ask, how do you feel when I give feedback? Or, are there ways I could improve in supporting the team? Feedback is your mirror. It shows you what others see, helping you identify blind spots you might have missed. Number 3, develop emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is the ability to manage your own emotions and understand the emotions of others. When you feel stressed or frustrated, pause. Take a deep breath. Ask yourself, what am I feeling right now? And how is it influencing my reaction? By developing your EQ, you will become more in tune with your own emotions and more empathetic towards others. Number 4, learn to embrace vulnerability. Self-aware leaders know they don't have all the answers, and that's okay. It's powerful to say, I don't know, or I made a mistake. Being vulnerable creates authenticity and deepens the trust within your team. The next time you are unsure of something, instead of faking confidence, ask for input from your team. This shows them you are human and open to learning. Number 5, use a mentor or a coach. Sometimes we need someone from the outside to help us reflect. A leadership coach or mentor can help you identify your strengths, areas for improvement, and guide you towards greater self-awareness. They can hold up a mirror when you can't see yourself clearly. So here's the truth. Self-awareness isn't just a buzzword or a nice-to-have trait. It's the foundation of a great leadership. Without it, you risk leading on autopilot, letting your unconscious habits and unchecked emotions steer the ship. But with self-awareness, you become a more intentional leader. You build stronger relationships, make better decisions, and foster a culture where your team feels seen, heard, and supported. And that's the kind of leadership that creates the real impact. This is Shailesh Kantak signing off. Remember, the journey to great leadership starts with looking in the mirror. So take the first step towards self-awareness today and watch how it transforms not just your leadership but your entire team. If you found this helpful, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more insights on leadership and building stronger teams. Let's lead with purpose together.